Good evening, and welcome to Post-Apoc Horse Talk. I'm BG, co-host to Gallant Aegis. Say hello, Gallant Aegis.
Hello.
And tonight, we are doing things slightly differently, as you might see. If you will, Gallant?
Yes, I believe, for your viewing pleasure or displeasure, depending on your disposition tonight, we'll be doing a meme review of every single FOE meme that I could get my hands on. But first, a word from my first sponsor tonight, a certain Mr. Red Eye.
I did nothing wrong, and we'll go.
It's a good day to have a good day.
It's
It's a good day to have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Red Eye, for your generous patronage, and this message is endorsed by him. So let's begin our meme review tonight with our first particular image tonight. This one, because who doesn't love a good Fallout Equestria Project Horizons meme?
Oh, are we just supposed to come in by surprise then?
Yes, yes. Actually, that's who was hiding in the undergrowth. Who's that hiding in the undergrowth? It looks like a certain horse who might be of a rank of captain.
Hello.
Say hello, Captain Horse. You're welcome to the show. And who's this sneaking up behind him? Is that you, Armex?
Shut your dick hole,
Jesus Christ!
What's fucking going on, lads? It's fucking me, mate. It's fucking that one fucking British cunt who's loud, and that's about all my fucking gimmick is. How was you lot doing?
Jesus Christ!
I am sorry, the audience.
Was this whole quiet before the show thing an act?
Yes, that was the plan.
Oh my god!
My funny mic. Hello? Hello? Have you seen my cuck shed?
You prick!
Fools, bitch.
Great, this has already gone off to a fantastic start. We've been derailed.
Look,
We've been
I do-
memed.
I do have a new mic, but it's a shitty Logitech one that I can do funny mic on, and I turned off the gain controls specifically to do this. It took me about a day to figure out how to do it, but I'm thankful that I did. Hello, I'm here because Gallant thought it'd be funny.
We've been played.
I'm already regretting this decision.
I did warn you. I'm here to be a cunt.
He's here, he's kind of queer, yet he's doing it anyway.
And with that said, it is 3 puffs and a German here to... Is that allowed on Twitch? Is that allowed on Twitch? I'm not sure. Here to review Project Horizons memes for the 50th time. Seems to be a recurring trend on this show, I seem to believe. And as you can see, that picture perfectly sums up the discussion whenever it has been mentioned, mostly due to Gallant not being able to withhold his fury and impassioned, freshly gained disposition towards Project Horizons, because he has only just read it in the last year, so he's fresh to all of this.
Some
Yeah,
fresh
that's
hot
got to be
takes.
like one of the oldest memes in the book.
It is. It's dead. It's so dead that people are literally getting banned from servers for like shitting on PH because it's such a dead meme. But it's still fucking funny. Shout out to my boy Go Dog. You know.
Hopefully he's in the chat, though I doubt it.
Nah, bro, he's too busy being gay. Happy
Okay.
in a video game. That's how you get past saying TOS unfriendly stuff on Twitch, isn't it? You just say it's in a video game. It's being gay in a video game.
What have I signed myself up for? Oh my god!
This was not in the script. There wasn't a script, but this wasn't in it.
Yeah, bro. Fucking sweet ass, bro.
Yeah. There's probably not much to say about this one. It's just like, oh yeah, remember how everyone used to shit on Project Horizons like
Remember
4
how
years
people
ago?
used to tear their anus out
You know
over
what?
this story?
It's fucking transcended, because originally people were literally like getting angry whether they liked it or not. Now they're getting angry whether they don't like it or not, because they're arguing about themselves arguing about it. It's literally got levels and layers now. Like, this is still happening.
Just
To
like
this day.
now-
make a new version of that meme that is just itself
Yeah.
in the middle frame. It's just a nested meme.
It is, because it just keeps coming back. Because
It's meta-ironic at this point.
yeah, well, not even
Yeah.
ironic. People legitimately still hate fucking PH, and
We're through the
whenever-
looking glass here, folks.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's well, I mean, to be fair, it's the one damn fic everyone can agree on, having read at least part of it.
At least part of it.
And ironically, and to my chagrin, has become the face of the FOE fandom. I don't
Yeah.
like
I
this
mean-
fact, but yes, it is.
people with blackjack
It's-
avatars should do something that is not condoned by Twitch.
It's not Blackjack's fault that Little Pip's design is shit.
And here is Captain Horse with his trademark "Let's shit on the original fic."
Fucking Uno reverse card, that one.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Look, we're here to shit on things. You
But-
know.
Anyway, let's move on to our next one of the night, and let's hope we'll
wait,
get.
no, there's-
This
there's
one has
another one.
less of a silliness to it. This one's much
Uh,
less.
Oh wow,
that is the
fucking-
most 2009 meme I've ever seen.
that is a boomer meme right there. That
it is.
wow.
I tried my best, guys. I'm clearly too boomer for memes.
The problem is there isn't the memes in this community are either the only funny ones are references to memes that already exist, and even then they're not particularly funny.
It's like a while back I was trying to explain to my parents for some reason the idea of nun pizza with left beef, and you can't explain that. There just isn't a way to do it without like visual aid and like a primer course on like Tumblr in 2008.
Was that before or after it was the Tumblr? That,
In 2008 nothing was anything.
oh,
Yeah.
I see.
But yeah, I'm gonna rate this one like 4 out of 10.
I don't even rate it. It doesn't instill any emotion in me except mild disdain
I'm
for players. and that's my default.
I'm gonna give it two avocados out of 10, but I will give it what's a boomer thing? What do boomers like?
Napkins.
Monster energy.
That what is it? I didn't know Monster were targeting the
It's the sugar-free one. The white-coloured sugar-free
40
one is called
Yeah, because
Boomer
they wouldn't want
Juice.
the
55.
black one, would they?
Of course not. Because obviously, boomers, racism slogan here.
I think.
Yeah,
we should
I'll give it two
I
avocados.
think we should start by killing the zebra.
There will be
Oh,
plenty
no.
of toffee to come. But no, I'll give it 2 avocados out of 10, but 7 bumper stickers out of 10.
Yeah.
Yes, because you'll be scraping it off your bumper.
Oh my god.
Like
Okay.
No, I won't finish that sentence.
No. If it'll be funny, finish it.
It will get you banned.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, I get you banned, bro.
I mean,
we got 2
I mean,
hours. 2 hours.
I'll
3
give it-
hours?
Ah yes,
Yeah.
the season finale of Post Apoc Horse Talk.
Wait, is
oh
it?
boy.
Bro.
No,
That's because there
no.
won't be a season 2 because we'll all fucking die of COVID-19.
I was going to say it will be if you get us banned.
Oh, it might be. You'll just have to create a new account and claim it isn't you. Although actually, the Twitch mods are a bit. They don't even like people who are banned showing up in other people's streams. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Peepo,
Anyway.
why Peepo happy? They,
I'm just going to rate it 3 out of 10. It's somewhat I find it is, in a meta sense, symbolic for how people forget all the shit that happened in the original fic because all they talk about is Project Horizons. What? Who is Railright even? Who is this guy? Oh yeah, that was the thing that happened in the original.
A relic of simpler times.
oh
yes.
yes, 3 out of tennis.
Here
And the
comes
thing is with
200. I just here comes 200 years old rations. Jesus
Well, I want to
Christ.
point out that that's also meta, that comment there, because he's also a relic of better times.
Oh, okay.
I
Um,
don't know, man. That depends on your purview of your conundrum of philosophy regarding the fucking war.
what?
Great, we made this now philosophy tube.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll get
virtue signalers.
I'll get the mood lighting.
Oh yeah, we need,
Anyway.
we need our condescending avatar in the bottom left corner.
Oh God!
Oh,
I think
no.
we went for like completely different ideas.
You know shit. You know we mean business when our fucking condescending furry avatar crosses its arms.
So like
Okay, can we please?
a top hat in a suit, wearing a top hat that's in a suit.
Yeah, dude. Got to wear that top hat. Because
Yeah.
I'm refined and I'm British, therefore I must have a monocle. Ah, yes. I sneer upon your smaller, lesser. Oh, I won't.
I want to point out that there's 2.5
what?
Brit bongs in this chat.
2.5.
2.5.
Oh yeah.
Of
course. Do you count as a half Brit bong?
I mean, it depends on how close I am to
the
the
Sinn
Féin constituency office in my town.
I mean, considering how long your country was getting fucked by us, you must have at least some of our DNA in you.
Oh God, that's a bit fresh.
Oh my God.
Is that TOS?
Probably.
Don't mention the war. Whatever you do, don't mention the war.
I know.
What a troubling thing to mention. Anyway,
I know. One of these days we're going to try for a 74 county Ireland.
It doesn't matter, Horse, because you don't sound Irish anyway. We'll get away with it. We'll get away with it.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, get this boomer shit out of my face.
Yeah.
That's just accurate.
Oh, Neuro's art. My boy Neuro. Shout out to him. He's drawing illegal shit now.
Oh God.
Yeah, Neuro is. Yeah.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. But no, I mean that is true. I mean, people want to. I mean, we've got an offender in the chat that and by offender I mean wants to have tummy rubs with little horses instead of having them shoot each other. But yeah,
I mean, yeah,
all of /FOE was literally for those that don't understand the joke, for you fucking cretins, that weren't part of the FOE community that was on 4chan, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to be part of that wonderful thing. Ha 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 hee hee. Instead of talking about the fic, the majority of the time it was literally just people talking about how they wanted to do wholesome things to cuddly raider waifus, and how rubbing their tummies would somehow heal all their wounds. It was a very troubling time.
Troubling.
Many horses lost all the fur on their bellies as a result. I mean, it was catastrophic. They had to get grafts and shit. It was.
You keep using that word, Armex. I don't think that means what you think it means.
What word?
Troubling.
Troubling? Would you like me to use discombobulating?
Okay, I think that's more preferable.
Okay. Next meme, please. Oh, she gay.
Yes. Not sure why. This was a meme. It was a meme.
Is it a meme?
That's not really a meme.
No, that wasn't a meme.
Art. Who drew that?
They were just edits of that, really, to have her love a whole lot of other things.
I couldn't find any of the edits.
Oh.
They're all over
They probably weren't Twitch safe, Gallant. Considering this probably came from 4chan. A lot of them did.
But yes, lesbian horse.
Yeah, she like women. Isn't she wholesome? Yes, rainbow flags, boys. She is gay and she also does war crimes. So she's taken it a bit further than the poster asked.
No, you're not wrong.
I imagine it's a shame the Enclave weren't hiring unicunts, ignoring Somber's law because I'm sensible.
Oh no.
I mean,
here comes Armex just ruining my chance of ever getting Somber on here even more.
He should not give a shit at this point, to be honest. And it's clearly a meme. It's funny. It's gone beyond the point that I would care.
Are we going to have like a Project Horizons drinking game here, where every time someone brings Project Horizons up when it's out of the blue,
that's called critical liver failure. Only
I don't know. Maybe
the Polish, Russian, and Irish might survive that. Everyone else would die.
Damn! My plan has been foiled.
Yeah, I told you. It's the attempt. The Irish want to take over. they want to steal.
A nation once again.
They'd have to fight the Slavs for the potatoes, though. That's the only problem. And I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man.
There's
I'm
more
slightly-
Slavs than the Irish.
Well, it's not just that there's more
Well,
of
I mean,
them. It's that
it depends on where you draw the line. Because if you include the diaspora, then we've got
the
80
fuck are
million
they?
of us. People who left Ireland.
well, they're not real. They're
What?
Listen, you can deny the famine all you want.
they were as fucking
I'm going
traitors.
to get
I-
fucking. I'm
My
going to get
father,
fucking banned.
my father was fucking starved himself to death to be a proper fucking. If your ancestors didn't virtually get to the point of starvation and stay in our fucking good emerald nation, then you are a fucking traitor to the Irish cause.
That's really not how it happened.
Up to the Republic.
I'm going to get banned.
I mean, yeah,
This is the
I'm
last show, guys.
Oh my god.
Well, no, in all seriousness, those people went to America, and you don't want those back. They've been tainted. They eat burgers now.
And
we
got,
all over the place.
And we got to this from Lesbian Horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, are we gonna have to add like national stereotype jokes to the drinking game?
I mean,
I'd like to survive this episode, guys.
The point is to get you to stop doing it.
Oh, see, the Irish is coming. He's fucking angry now. He's saying yous. He's going to start calling us Aegis and gobshites in any second.
Oh my god. You want the next meme, please?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Moving
What?
on.
What?
Oh, it's the rape train. I get it. Haha.
Oh, I didn't, and I kind of wish I didn't.
Why are those two? Why are those two?
They're
trying? I don't get
twins.
it. Why is that relevant?
I'm not sure. I think it might be because,
is it-
she murdered two
is it-
twins.
Oh, is it because those two they were like Zodiac twins or something?
That's the ones, yeah.
I vaguely recall there were two.
Is that? I can see Blackjack in the back. Is she just like in a hot dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hot dog.
'Cause she's a sausage now.
Yeah, because you lost all of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on
And
in
it's
this
one of those-
picture.
It's one of those. It's one of those hot dogs that you don't need to add mayonnaise to either, because that comes
Oh, God.
free of
Oh, no.
charge.
Oh, God. Armex,
Oh.
please, no.
Oh, this one's
And ketchup, funnily enough.
This one's pretty
Fucking
bad.
hell.
No,
too.
stop.
Oh.
It's pretty bad.
I
but
mean,
yeah.
Do the nails count as toothpicks?
there
I
is-
think
there is-
they do.
There is a way you could make this stop by moving on to the next one.
I could. It's not going to be getting better with the next one, though.
Oh no.
But yeah, just exemplified why people meme and shit on Project Horizon so
Yes.
much. Oh no! Oh no!
I
Relish.
told you, it doesn't get better with the
That,
next
uh,
one.
Yeah, the relish is the contents of her legs.
Why have you got the why are Little Pip and Velvet and Morning Glory in the
Because in the story, they all help her get her legs back.
Oh fuck! I forgot.
okay.
There's also that fucking cringe as fuck scene. Any time that you introduce characters from another person's story into your own, it's cringe. Don't do it unless you're getting the person who wrote those characters to write it for you, because you're not going to do them justice. Here's a little bit of a PSA. I know it's a bit late because I know everyone's stopped writing FOE now, but maybe in your future endeavors, don't do it.
I mean,
I'm just going to include people from others characters from other people's stories in 22 short stories that followed Equestria just to spite you now.
I mean, that's fine because I won't read them.
PG, would you be so kind
Yeah,
as to investigate what the chat is saying at this moment in time?
Oh, yeah,
no.
bro. Let's fucking have a look, bro.
I mean, I've got them right there, and there's not really a whole
They're
lot
not
going
saying
on
a
there
lot
right
now.
now.
Cool. There's only 2 people in chat. Chat, we need some pogs, kappas, and tryhards in chat, please.
Hi, Swift.
Please get your friends to watch. I need the views. This is my
But
last
anyway,
show, guys.
He
If
wants
you didn't hear.
attention. Guys, he's going to edit out half of what I say. You've got to invite your friends to hear it. It's
I
not
mean,
going to be
I want
funny.
to point out I will not be editing out half the things you say. I'll be
It's
editing out
live.
all the
He'll be
things
editing
you
out all
say.
of them.
Yeah, but
He's
yeah,
like, can I get some F's in chat, boys? And then
No, because he doesn't. He
Uh,
uploads it to YouTube afterwards.
anyway,
Alright,
back
okay.
to the topic at
I would
hand.
have to just
Yeah.
basically have one constant bleep through the entire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
we're
Anyway.
just like having a podcast with like
one of the four people on it just kind of not there. It's like Garfield minus Garfield.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Ah, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
some
I can't
very
read that.
I
Oh,
can
no.
though. Just about.
This is a K-Cat summer meme. Yeah, I'm not huge on like memes that like they go after the author specifically.
Yes,
It's just like it feels like it's a little bit below the belt, you know.
it is.
Well,
It's a lot a bit below the belt.
I mean, to be honest, Somber does tend to like going below the belt.
Careful there, Armex.
In his
Oh my
stories,
God.
in his stories. I'm not talking about like anything else. Literally, that is his obsession. Is writing unnecessary sexual content. So there you go, below the belt.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, it's.
I'm pretty.
What did you think I was referring to? I won't.
Oh my God.
This is definitely going to be my last fucking show,
There's a lot
guys.
of
I like the number of topics that we're just kind of having to dance around because they're just that
Yeah,
fucking bad.
That tells you how fucking cancer this fandom is when you realise that half of it is not Twitch friendly.
All of it is not
Yeah.
Twitch friendly.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's other Virgin Chad memes in this list.
Yeah.
There's a couple, yeah.
Oh. Is there the Chad Unicunt versus the Virgin Pegadoggo or whatever?
Maybe, possibly.
Oh,
That one
okay.
is way too meta because, that's
Oh
about
yeah,
mid-bulk
it's only,
content.
and that's just Pip dabbing. Is that the
Yeah.
emote? Is that the Pip
Maybe,
dab emote?
possibly. I don't think it is. It's too detailed to be an emote.
Well,
I mean,
no,
you
I
can
mean,
make it one.
just shrink it. I think it is. I think it's the Pip dab emote.
Congratulations, it's a dab.
I did my own
Yeah.
edit to this.
There you go.
I made my own edit to this one, which is up next.
Oh,
Oh, just because she's not fucking,
Oh no.
zoomer enough.
yeah. Gallant.
Hmm?
Gallant.
You're about 3 fucking years too late for that to be funny.
I'm getting a laugh out of somebody.
Well, no. Oh. She just needs the fucking Fortnite t-shirt and to start flossing.
She does.
All right, next one.
This is fucking.
Oh.
Oh God.
Homage is very uncomfortable.
The thing is, I think lore-wise, Pip had absolutely zero ass, so I don't know why.
She had a Hank Hill
I don't
ass.
think- I'm not sure that is I'm not sure that is canon. So could you please remove it from your blog because that is not canon. That is not the exact sound that train car would make in real life.
Oh God.
Oh God! Don't reference that meme. That's way too anal.
You've alerted the hordes.
no, yeah.
But yeah, it does kind of feel like, Homage's inexplicable attraction to Little Pip.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could go with the like, ooh, yes, this refers to the thinness of how the relationship is written, but also,
I mean,
it's a Simpsons meme, and that's
Yeah.
that automatically just makes it like a cut above a lot of.
There's
other
also, of course, the theory, the very famous fan theory, that, of course, Homage doesn't give a shit about Pip and is only manipulating her because power and she's apparently evil, which is another great Go Dogism. I'm
I
referencing
actually
in the-
personally subscribe to this.
Do you? You should get Go Dog on so you two can just shit post about it for the whole podcast. That would be yet another wonderful addition that would get Somber refusing to join, but it would be amusing. Although, actually, I think Go Dog's already done this on the other one. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I suppose, yeah, they're lesbians. I think the punchline to this is lesbians again.
It's not that funny.
I mean,
Well,
very
the
This
question
is a more
depressing.
topical meme. Very
That- you
topical,
should've put-
this one.
Yeah,
The problem is you should have put Calamity there. That would have been far more appropriate.
I mean,
Why is-
it would have been more in character, but yeah, Little Pip is definitely the kind of prick who'd just buy all of the toilet paper.
She
Yeah.
wouldn't buy it. She'd shoot the owner of the toilet paper and take it for herself.
Oh yeah, currency is no longer a concept in the grim darkness of the far future.
I mean, it's Horse's Fallout 3 house, except instead of teddy bears, it's toilet paper. So
Excuse me, what?
Okay. So this is going to take a little bit of explaining because this is not public knowledge. This
Is
is
it not? I didn't realise.
well, I mean, it's referring to like my Fallout 3 game save. Not everyone has fucking seen that, you know.
Yeah, but I swear you talked about it on a podcast somewhere. But
I mean, I may have mentioned it offhand, but it's one of those things that's like rare enough that I'm gonna have to explain it.
Well, let's explain the meme.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
meme
when I
review.
was playing Fallout 3, I role played it as Atom Smasher, and for whatever reason, I basically collected every teddy bear in the game, and it turns out there's a lot of them because
Oh yeah.
somewhere there's a factory that is just it's
Full of them.
Full of them. Yeah, it's full of teddy bears, and unlike all the other crap that you pick up in Fallout, which you just like put in your lockers or your boxes or whatever, I put the teddy bears loose around the house. so I just go into my Megaton house, and there's just mountains of these things that I have to wade through to get.
You
to
have become the worst and the weirdest hoarder in the history of the wasteland.
It only costs 50% of his frame rate. It's fine.
Also in the chat, we do have some feedback on one of the memes. Threnody should have been a caboose on one of those trains. Oh god, yeah, because for those who are unfamiliar with Fallout Equestria Project Horizons Speak, a certain sequel to Project Horizons,
The Speak.
Threnody is the poor anxiety Pega who gets to be Blackjack's therapist after all that shit.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
that would have been
That's
topical.
fucking unimaginative. I'm sorry, Heartshine, but fuck it. Although actually no, it's not. It's creative, but okay.
Yes.
No, it'll be funny. Say what you want to say, Armex.
Well, I haven't got any. I haven't got an opinion.
mean,
I thought I had one. I thought I had a point. but I
Calling
realised I
someone's
didn't.
writing unimaginative isn't really that funny.
Yes, it isn't
No.
funny. That was the point.
No. Oh, all right then. Mhm. But I haven't read it, so I don't know. Caboose.
It's the
Is that because she's the arse of the joke?
Oh,
She's
just
she's Blackjack's therapist. Then I'd imagine you would.
just to follow the train of calamity.
hey,
Ironically, it does not have calamity on it.
indeed.
That was pretty low.
No, it just has
Pretty low standard.
very old hot dogs on it.
Oh.
Anyway,
Moving
let's move
on.
on.
Yes.
It's a reference.
Yes.
He died. Are we allowed to? Are we? Is this TOS legal?
I don't
Is it a
know.
reference to Sudoku?
No, it's a reference to a movie.
Yeah, I
I
suppose.
I can't remember. I can't remember what the or is it like I can't remember what it's a reference to, but it's a reference to something.
It's a reference to some sort of Western movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps the audience can help us out.
But anywho,
I don't know.
yeah,
Doesn't matter.
this is a reference to a movie which is referencing a character which just wants to die.
James Franco.
Well, no, the meme. Shall I explain the meme, gentlemen? So, gentlemen, it's quite simple. Blackjack doesn't die. She's an anime protagonist who keeps coming back to life for some inexplicable reason.
Oh, it's from Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Okay.
Buster Scruggs, what a name.
That's a fucking Western name if ever I saw one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say. She dies a lot, and that'd be better for doing a criticism of PH, but we've already done that to death, or you've
Yeah.
already done that to death.
Yes,
I mean,
she
yeah,
died like
she
5
dies.
times.
5
And she doesn't
times.
die
Is
at the
official
end.
count 5?
Spoiler alert, everyone.
Is the official count 5?
I think it's 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5.
Bruh.
I just appreciate the reference to a thing that I've seen. That's neat. That is.
I know what that is.
There's more of Blackjack memes.
Oh no! Oh no!
There's gonna be more.
Oh no!
She has become
yes.
a horse.
The classic Arbu Pip meme. I kind of prefer at this point. I kind of prefer the Pony Life version where Pip is she's just slaughtered Arbu and she's feeling good as hell.
Do you have Do you have the video Surkoff made? Do you have that one?
I
We
don't
played
think
that
I
right at the
do.
beginning.
Oh. Oh yeah, did you? Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? I didn't see that happen. Yeah, okay, that's an image using that as well. It jogged my memory. Arbu, yeah, she killed people because they were very bad and ate the wrong diet. So she's basically the reverse of a vegan.
Well,
Wait, no,
more like
she is a vegan. She's a militant vegan because they ate meat of other people and therefore they ate horse meat. So she shot them.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
that is a bad. That's a shitty take if ever I saw one.
We're just kind of at like the galaxy brain level of
nah,
this
dude.
meme.
Bro,
Yeah.
dude, what if she's like a vegan?
I think at this point I would link the
I mean,
image of Velvet cringing at Little Pip eating meat herself.
I should mention for the chat that pump shotgun. I should mention for the chat that we're just kind of having a meme discussion at this point. You know, there are serious moral discussions about whether Pip did the right thing at Arbu. This is not one of them.
We don't give a shit.
Absolutely, it's not one
We
of
don't
them.
give a shit. She's an angry vegan who wants to shoot the people that eat meat. But she has to save the turtles. She's got to save the rad hogs and
No,
the
it's
other horses.
it's Radigators that is the thing that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
down.
Oh yeah,
from the thing.
and the implication that I think like one of them was supposed to be Gummy.
Yeah, I
Gummy.
mean, having reread that part of the story, that wasn't the part that drew my attention. The part that drew my attention was the fact that they just kind of because they go to like drop off cottage cheese in his like life support box, and then they get distracted with the people attacking the convoy going to Arbu, and then they go like, oh shit, Pyrelite was wounded, so they go off to feed. They go to like to put her in the Radigator sanctuary for like the radiation, and at this point they've still they're still dragging cottage cheese along with them while they're doing this. And
Why
he's
are
just
they
like,
dragging
"It's fine."
cottage cheese in his forever box?
It's like it's fine. I can wait. I'm not in any hurry, guys.
His forever box. Bruh, that's deep, bruh.
It's a very strange part of the story that is very Fallout in a way that doesn't translate to writing well.
No, it doesn't. I want to point out to the chat, for those who have not made themselves familiar with my content before, Horse and a couple others, including myself, we decided to make that whole scene a whole fuck of a lot better in our heartwarming special. It's
Oh
a
yeah,
long
the
one.
one where we had as like, how would we rewrite this story? I'm doing
and we made it a fuck of a lot better.
I mean, there's no way to tell until we like execute on that plan, which we're not, because we're
We're internet
shit
meme lords with nothing better to do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call you a meme lord, Gallant.
Oh,
I might maybe
Meme Squire.
no.
meme peasant,
No.
boomer.
No, maybe a meme chimney sweep.
Oh my god.
Chimney, chimney, tree.
I
How can I
should
get memes from this fucking chimney?
I should mention for the audience that Armex's avatar is the fucking King Arthur from the Monty Python movies.
Monty Python and the Holy
and
Grail.
the Holy Grail. So
You make me sad.
so it's
Yes.
I'm amused by this. Continue.
Yeah, there's another bit more topical one.
Ah, yes. Well, you see, she had to kill them because they were evil, and 9/11 killed someone. Apparently, so she had to 9/11 them.
We're already back into like, well, now we have to explain this kind of territory.
No, this is the point of this thing.
We shouldn't go too far into that because
I mean,
that's
yeah, that is getting into like personal stuff.
Yes,
but yeah,
but-
apparently the conception of the Enclave in the story had a lot to do with the author's experience of 9/11, which is a little bit confusing to my mind anyway, and also to the minds of some other people.
7/11 made his dad upset, and As a result,
7-Eleven.
as a result, he refused to ever shop there again. And the Enclave was inspired by those shop workers who ruined his father's day. And so Pip had to explode all of their homes and basically make them refugees, which is, in a way, a metaphor for doing your taxes.
This has gone to a very silly place.
It has.
Right, stop that. It's silly. I do my best to keep things moving along, but I'm not having things getting silly. Right, Vicky Pollard, run the next one. We need a new meme.
Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but
yeah, but no, but actually, yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but actually, yeah, but no, but listen. Roll the next fucking meme.
I mean, yeah, the poor malign Pegapets did nothing wrong.
Now, what is this?
Oh my
I
god.
haven't seen. What is this?
I can't read that.
What
this
story was
book
this
is
from?
particularly foul. What did you put in it? Project Horizons. This is murder. Keep eating. It's only getting better from here.
Oh,
Oh, this is another Project Horizons is long and not to everyone's taste meme.
No, this is because it's entirely impalatable.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
I feel like it should probably fucking do with the this would be better with the that bit from Star Trek Next Generation where Data is trying alcohol for the first time and he's just like, oh no, this is revolting, and then
I hate this.
I hate this. It's like, more please.
Yeah. Bruh. Yeah, that would be a very good. That should have been a meme that someone created.
Yeah, that's good allegory for the fandom in itself.
There you go. Someone can Horse can draw that in his free time while he's. Oh wait, he doesn't have free time because he works from home. Fuck. Rest in peace. I salute you. I will salute you, and we'll play that Scottish bagpipe sad song.
The Ashrakan Farewell, is that it? Is that it?
Whichever one. The one that the Americans play with Amazing Grace, is that it?
0.6 seconds of mournful bagpipe.
A singular mournful bagpipe.
Don't you have to work as well, Gallant?
Well, I'm a retail worker and I'm off for 12 weeks right now.
Okay, they finally got you off then. Wait a minute. That was the wrong choice of words.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Anyway, sign is the new
next meme, please. Ah, yes.
Swears internally.
I wanted to make a good edit of that, making swears externally too.
Haha, she said not a word. Hee hee, she spit on Wunna's horn.
I know these are all old memes, but I'm sorry, every time I asked for more memes, no one in the community would give me any.
I don't remember.
It's because there aren't any memes that are visible.
I don't remember being asked for memes.
I'm going to have to call a small... I know.
Boomers do.
We're back.
Which just drop us right back in. Yeah,
I
we're
think
live.
we are, yes.
We're doing live.
Yeah.
I know this is entirely hectic chat. It is. I am so sorry.
It's April the 1st.
And this time I actually do have beer.
Oh.
I am so sorry, chat. I cannot stress my sorries enough.
Anyway, bring on the memes.
Yeah, bro. Ah, yes. Jesus allegory.
Yes, because clearly she's a messianic figure too.
Except, she's just sort of reborn more than once.
At least Jesus had the good fortune to die only the one time.
Yeah. I mean, Blackjack, she liked girls, so I suppose she enjoyed getting nailed to a box as her execution.
Oh my god. I just appreciate the format.
I want to point out, Armex, that is gonna get me fucking banned.
Is it? Sorry, in a video game.
No, at all,
Is that Gun Jesus? Is that Gun Jesus? It's not. No, because he's literally talking about something that happened in the story. How is that going to get you banned?
Because the fucking Twitch doesn't care.
Well, you didn't say anything racist or anything illegal or show anything pornographic or those are the things they don't like.
Anyway,
Uh,
semantics.
Just pray for low traffic.
We're too fucking
Yeah.
small. Twitch mods are too busy fucking, Oh, I won't say that actually.
They're too busy
Anyway,
fucking. We'll leave it at that.
No, they're looking at other streamers. That's what I was going to say. Anyway. Bruh. Oh.
I mean, this is kind of a meme.
Barry. What is that?
I get this. It's
Why is
fucking
it dragon?
for no apparent reason.
Well, I suppose she's a vault dweller of some sort. She lives in a cave full of precious things. Maybe she is.
I'm
vault-
still somewhat amused by a clawed dragon using the Deathclaw gauntlet, but okay.
Yeah. She could just sneeze on them.
Yeah,
Barry.
that too. Yeah, just
Yeah,
saying.
we do
you're
know,
not using-
we do know that the dragon is Ember. Is just like, why Ember though?
Yeah.
I don't know. People like Ember. Have you not been on various websites that are also available recently, or had them spammed in your servers? The people like the dragon.
Yeah. I mean,
Scalies are having a civil war with the furries.
Is it a civil war?
What
Or is it a
Getting out
race
of
war?
hand.
what did we tell you,
You
son?
don't want one of those.
No, we don't want furry shit in this house, son. This is a scaly household.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Give me those fucking.
Also for the for anyone in the chat who does not recognize what's happening in this meme, this is a reference to the Fallout 3 vault, where which is just full of clones of a guy called Gary, and they just go around saying Gary as they attack you like a Pokemon.
Oh, Gary, you fucking lost me coins.
And then there's that one in the background there who's going to just blow everybody up.
Yeah, why? I don't know why she's going in with the mini nukes.
It's clearly not a good idea. Because you can't even kill her because she'll blow up.
Well,
She'll blow up.
She wants to make jam.
Apparently, there's a Serious Sam reference, but but that will go
Is
over
there
my
a
head.
Serious Sam reference?
I'm just looking at the chat. I'm not familiar with Serious Sam.
I remember
there's a type of enemy who has bombs for hands and everything and just comes running at you as the kamikaze. Yeah.
Ah.
Ah, I see. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
That's a neat picture.
Is that an animo?
Yeah, I'm. Well, it is probably a manga of some description. My angst engine drives me to kill. What is this from? I don't know what this is from.
I don't know what it's from either, but
I'm
clearly
not
it was.
a fucking weeb. Ask Emmy.
Also, Google is a thing, so let's find out.
You can. I don't think it'll be difficult. It might be quite difficult. I don't think it matters. It's just, her, yeah, Blackjack, edgy. She liked Kill because she's sad.
I think it's more just someone found this frame and it's just like, I'm going to put Blackjack on it.
Yeah, that
it's
is
quite
that
topical.
is usually the intellectual capacity of most PH fans. Yeah.
Ouch.
Can we get an oof in chat?
They deserve it. Half of them are fucking bats anyway. They spreading virus.
That just reminds me of a meme I saw the other day.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Of course, you won't get it. You won't get it.
I mean, oh my god.
It reminds me of a
Only the
funny line
bats
I
will
saw
get
the
it.
other night, BG. You were there. I love Stidgies. He makes great bat soup. He also makes great bat soup.
Bruh. Is that? Have we checked the TOS? Are we allowed to joke about Corona? I can't imagine we wouldn't be. Are we allowed to? I mean, if you can joke about flu and cancer.
I should mention that this is unsubstantiated, but I have heard that there are people who are actually like going out and like killing bats.
Oh, but they're so cute.
But it's not like it's the bat's fault.
Yeah, it's not the bat's fault, and it's certainly not like
It's like those
bats
dumb
that
fuckers that are going after Asian people. And
yeah.
Yeah, or people killing stingrays after Steve Irwin died.
Oh,
It's
God.
just-
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
it wasn't the sting. Well, it was that's particular stingray's fault, but it wasn't stingrays as a species' fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are dumb.
Yeah.
And they just want to take their anger out at stuff.
Yeah. Bro.
I'm not sure if you can bring
avoiding
up the Peter
coronavirus.
debate.
That pretty
Steve
much
Irwin's
sums up
memory.
Project Horizons, really. I probably...
Yeah.
You're
Armex,
about
thanks
as
for talking over me.
you're about as intelligible as the 15.ai. They introduced the TF2 soldier, and it's not very comprehensible yet. So half the time it just comes out with fucking Lovecraftian gibberish.
That's the point.
And that's kind of what you sound like when you do this.
I couldn't hear you talking, Gallant. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Continue.
I don't know what the fuck I was saying. I said we're not sure if we can talk about Peter and their nonsense and what they were doing, trying to defile
God.
Steve Irwin's
Well-
memory.
Oh god, fucking Peter.
Well, now we're going into world events.
Yeah. Anyway,
sure we can talk about
I
that.
think, yeah. Well, I mean, everyone
Hey,
thinks.
Mr. Humphrey, how's that freedom of information request going? I'm sorry, I can't talk about that.
Yes, I remember the particular clip from Yes Minister.
My fucking sister was watching that the other day, and she's the most fucking zoomer of them all. It's become popular again. People are watching Yes Minister
That's because it's good.
because of Dominic Cummings. That's why.
I'm not gonna lie here, but Yes Minister is good because millennials are traditionalists, but they are traditionalists in the best sense of the word.
anyway,
They like good traditions and traditions without all the problematic stuff attached to them.
Dude, I think that's really problematic that that's your opinion, and I think that reflects poorly on you as a person.
Can we move on to the next meme, please?
Yeah, bro,
Yes, we
let's
may.
yeah.
on.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I'm just,
Oh my god, she is so fucking hashtag relatable. OMG, I am fucking.
meanwhile, I'm
could-
just
I-
awkward
I
to
could
hear
not.
the German guy who is completely unfamiliar with these British shows.
Pepe.
I'm sorry, BG,
Oh.
that you're an uncultured swine.
We'll show him some clips later, okay? Look.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Pepe.
The bottom line from the two ninnies there is Yes Minister's pretty good.
You what?
Anyway,
You fucking what, mate? Are you fucking wanting a fucking smack or something, cunt? Because I fucking swear I'll fucking come up to your nan in a video game and fucking teabag you.
No.
in the video game.
Mate,
Anyway.
I'm a fucking boss at COD, mate. Fucking 1v1 me, knives only, 360, mate.
Anyway, yeah, this is
This is an
Blackjack.
oldie.
Yeah, Blackjack being all suicidal and then getting
Blackjack
saved
is
by
being all
Spike.
Pepe hands, am I right? Twitch, haha, Pepe hands, funny.
Anyway,
Right. Oh,
so yeah, Blackjack having that strange death wish and that strange inexplicable drive to follow the main quest because she's the protagonist.
look, it was magnetism.
Magnets, how do they work?
I don't know, but they do.
Anyway, next meme.
That's pretty much the plot of PH, probably. Oh, Money Boy.
No money, gimme!
He was around.
So yes,
Uh,
another PNP group inside joke.
What? Explain that, BG, because
I'm
I'm
not
out
part
the
of
loop.
Money Company, so I actually.
Fuck. Where's Fuzzy? Get Fuzzy.
Oh boy.
Fucking, I don't think I could get fuzzy. It's
Summon the Scot!
I mean,
Summon
I
him!
think we
Can open
we
a
tried,
can.
but he wasn't available.
Oh, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake. You probably heard I was here.
No, this was like months ago.
Yeah. But anyway, this is just basically another.
Don't worry,
side-
lads. I'll
Let
put on his...
fucking BG talk.
Shut the fuck up, Armex, you massive thunder cunt.
Oh boy. Anyway, this is from what I recall. This is sort of a late 2014, early 2015-ish meme that circulated on the 4chan
a good
FOE board,
vintage.
so, yeah.
Before all the instabilities.
Yes. I mean, when Raider waifu was in vogue before Enclave waifu became a thing.
Oh god, yeah.
That old.
Speaking of Raider Waifu, we may have some memes of her coming up soon.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Money was also a PNP group, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was Fort Money or something like that.
Yeah. Old
And it was
school,
inspired by this
cool.
character.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know who drew it. Is it Brasinio? It looks like Brasinio style. Who drew it?
Or maybe Kalimon? The line sort of
Oh,
looks
it could
like
be Kale. It could be Kale. It could be Kale.
Plus,
Yeah.
Kale, was in Mooney Group, so
It
I
must
don't know.
be. Mooney.
We're-
That's the most German way to pronounce that. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just we're just
Oh.
traipsing the dark here since none of us are part of that group. So yes.
Everyone
Project
enjoy
Horizons.
another fucking Project Horizons is it's polarizing meme.
Well, it's not just that. The FOE thread also kind of pretty much died after Stable Quest ended and the Frozen Skies authors sort of left there as well, and there was just nothing to talk about except waifu shit and Project Horizons, really. For as much shit as you give Project Horizons, that's kind of the only thing people talked about besides waifu fagging. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was my perception of those.
I mean,
later days.
yeah. I mean, there was a point when I just stopped going to the thread because it's just like I don't feel like being here.
Yeah.
And like I stopped posting my updates of my story, and I stopped putting in sketches.
It died the death of everything on the internet. People got bored and moved on. And it really did die when Discord happened.
Yeah.
Discord was the final nail in the coffin, and everyone drifted off to that.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then more chaos happened, which we're not allowed to talk about because our management said no.
Let's just say
And the
fandoms
producers told us that we couldn't ever
let's
talk
say
about them.
fandoms are havens of drama. Because people will
just
be
committees.
people.
Scam and villainy.
The only fandom that has had more drama, from far as I'm aware, is the furry fandom.
Nah, bro.
They've
Have you not? Oh,
kind of
actually,
calmed down a bit.
that rainforest was a bit of a trip. I will admit that.
A bit of a trip.
Impressive. That was impressive levels of degeneracy. But I'm pretty sure K-pop stands have overtaken that.
Oh god.
Oh fuck! Oh no! Can you hear the rumbling? They're coming, boys. They're coming.
Anyway.
Down the hatches.
Yeah, it's like no matter what you're talking about. So it's like, so anyway, here's BTS. You know?
Battle stations, prepare for impact.
Yes, more like CBT. Am I right? Haha.
Oh no!
What?
Welcome ball torture.
Please don't bring that up.
CBT is a sexual activity involving.
Could you not?
Yeah, you know, Gallant, you can server mute him.
No, I cannot. Not when all you can show and keep command of the slideshow.
No, you right click on him and.
Nah, bro. I'm cool. I'm a good boy, bro. I'm Australian now, bro.
Anyway.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Calamity.
Yeah. Boardwalk Park Place 2, man.
Can we keep with the Boomhauer memes for just a minimum for a second here? We can have some Boomhauer memes shortly. But just hold on, please.
More like Boomerhauer.
No.
See, because I said a meme. Haha, funny.
Fucking okay, Boomhauer.
I am the fandom.
Okay, that is just silly enough that I can enjoy this. Also, prequel memes, fucking top tier.
Yep. Who doesn't love prequel memes? That's the only good thing that came out of the prequels.
And really, there is enough grain of painful truth in this for me to enjoy this as well.
Are seriously?
What were you just saying about Project Horizons kind of being, the only bait the thread had for a long time?
Are we actually genuinely making aspersions to Somber being Palpatine? that makes him sound way more competent than he actually is.
Bruh. Now who's being mean to poor little authors?
It's the April Fool's special. I'm allowed to bully.
Oh Christ! Oh bloody hell! He's bullying people. Anyway, yes, he Somber. Whether he liked it or not was, and whether anyone else likes it or not, is the lifeblood of the fandom. Simply because it keeps most people alive with a bit with hatred. A lot of, but also it just it inspires other authors to do something that's less anime, which I think we should all aspire to be.
Yes.
And I mean, just frankly, Blackjack just got a whole lot of the fan art early on, because back in the beginning she was such a fun character and so hilarious compared to bland little Pip. I mean, completely honest.
So yeah, I'm gonna say something nice.
Draws in the fans. People see fan art online and then they, check out the actual fic. They check out other fics, hopefully, and yeah.
I'm gonna say something nice about Project Horizons for a change. That early story, I would argue, was better than the original. That early bit was much more fun.
Have we done a PA cast yet?
No, we have not.
Yeah, aside from from the whole messed up stable, I would agree. Yes, the gratuitous, messed upness of Stable 99 aside, it was fun.
Yeah, like basically once she got out of the stable, and if we just quite happily ignore that, really, those that first introduction, that first bit of story was pretty good. So
I'd say it was serviceable. It was serviceable up until around chapter 20, and then.
Yeah, 1 to 17. I had a pretty okay time the first time I was reading it. The second time I was reading it, the prose, knowing what was going to happen, it's just like the story wasn't well written enough to keep me interested.
Although I did sort of go a bit when. I did sort of have a bit of an "oh, here we go" moment when the stable was introduced.
Yeah. I mean, in hindsight, it's just like
Femdom rape stable. Fucking hell! This
we are sliding rapidly towards the edge again.
So pretty borderline.
Shall we move on to the next meme?
Actually, I'd like to see BG. Anything from the chat?
Nope, nothing from the chat. But yeah, I'd say an apt comparison would be that Project Horizons is basically the fandom's old girlfriend.
That's fucking accurate. Actually.
That's a pretty low tier little Pepe.
It is. It's not a good Pepe. Not even rare.
I mean, it is, because how many people have fucking heard of this tiny little fic? Except for the fact it's huge. I don't know. I mean, it's another Pepe. Why Pepe's? Are they really in fashion?
Is it really a Pepe or more like a Pippy?
It's a Pepe.
Oh my god! Remove this from my sight.
Get rid of it. Right. Quite agree.
Oh my god!
That's
not a meme. That's just a black joke.
That's another neuro meme. Epic. Yeah, that's that one.
I mean, this
was a very popular one. That made everyone piss themselves when he first posted that.
Are we even allowed to show this on
I don't think we are. Let's move on.
It's a necklace.
Fucking content-aware scale.
No, it's a leash. She's a unipet.
What's the greatest kind of knot that you can tie with ease? It's useful and it's happy and it suits your every need.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm about to tell you. First, I have to note that you never should ever consider putting a rope around your throat.
Jesus Christ.
So let's learn how to tie a noose.
Can we not?
Can we not, please?
Are we just going to have like half a dozen memes that are just cropped porn now?
Yeah. That was the lewd emote for Apo in the old days. You can literally that's the first stage with that one, and then the second age was with the other one. It's like a carbon dating system based on the emotes used.
So that's not even cropped porn. That's like, I'm pretty sure that is just someone's fetish.
It is, but there's nothing unsafe for work in the picture. So
it's Yeah,
That-
but it's
that
like
was,
you
in
can.
context, that was just Date's drawing that he decided to do for the artist training ground.
Oh my god!
was-
And they let him away with this.
And the prompt was draw a pony standing. Well, she's standing.
Fucking took that license and ran with it.
You have to eat all the eggs.
No, not more eggs, please.
I mean, considering what people are doing with changelings now, I mean,
Lesbians. This is the fucking the Wile E. Coyote version of Fallout Equestria.
Yep. I want to
What is
point out that Red Eye does look
no.
pretty cute there.
Yep. Yeah, that's my headcanon now. That's how Little Pip actually got into Philadelphia. That what she wrote in the story was just her saving face.
what is that, by the way? That thing that she's getting attracted by, that jar thing?
It
Peanut
looks like
butter, I
peanut
believe.
butter.
It's peanut butter. I don't think she likes nut butter. I think that's a fundamental
my
side of her character.
God.
Oh god, that's bad, Armex, and you should feel fucking terrible. You need to answer for your crimes.
I have not committed any crimes.
Stop! You violated this chat. Pay humanity a fine for your fucking crimes.
You there, sir!
or serve your sentence.
You there, sir! I do hope you have a memeing license.
Fucking
Moving on.
Bobby pops out of the pond.
Ah, yes. That
So
one.
this is
Just,
Can you guess who sent me that one?
yeah, I think I've been sent this one as well.
The joke is that zebras are foreign and therefore evil in every conceivable way.
this is also a Mesri TV meme.
I think it's Memory TV, but yeah, I don't
Whatever
know.
it is, basically it's ultra-conservative Islamic propaganda TV.
It's fucking Middle Eastern Fox News.
Yeah, the zebras. No one can decide whether they're Chinese, African, or just generic Arabic.
or Roman,
They're just
or
It's all
generic
of them.
Call of Duty villains at this point. Give them an accent.
they're just the America's geopolitical enemy of the day.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty much, yeah. Moving on.
We've got Toffee making an appearance.
An early
is-
appearance.
That is an astonishingly artistic use of text there. I
Fucking
love how it doesn't conform to the hat. That's beautiful. I also love
Comic
that
Sans.
the comics. That's an essential horse. That is like German common law. When it comes to beer, you've got to have hops in beer, and you've got to have Comic Sans when you're writing this shit. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Toffee.
Yeah.
We love a good bit of Toffee, don't we, lads?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Raider
it's one of
Waifu.
It's Kale's Raider.
With
She's
a
got
wooden
giant ass
spoon
ring.
and a ring. Yes.
Yes, these are surprise tools that will help us later.
Not much
Yeah,
to
I
say
mean,
about this one, not gonna lie.
Not much to say. She's a Raider
Fucking,
wife.
she's got like the spike bracelet on one hand and
Has
the
she?
ring on the other. And it's just like one for the P, one for the
Has
V,
she?
both for degeneracy.
Ooh. Ooh. Has she shown up in any other art by Kale?
Maybe, possibly,
Probably,
I don't
I don't know.
remember.
I don't know.
Anyway, here's another memory TV.
Ah,
Give me
like
the
this
taste
one
of my
more.
train.
This one's good.
I like the double use of profanity there.
Spin on
Fucking
Luna's
fuckhorn.
fucking fuckhorn and behave yourself or I'll give you a taste of my train.
That's kind of like the dialogue in the new Picard series, really. There's a lot of swearing.
Sorry, Muttley made an appearance in the chat.
Do that.
Me and
I
my
think I might have
laughing.
As for that Raider, yes, she does recur in his fan arts, but I'm not sure how many of them are safe for Twitch.
Not many of them are very sit. No. Move. Oh, apparently I made a copy.
Right, next one. Bored of that. Triggered.
Moving swiftly along to down on the thing. I can't even. Oh, is that Velvet? Oh, it's Velvet. Yeah.
When you don't tee-hee talk to them, that's what happens.
Or basically, how everyone ignores you all the time.
I've bitched at length about how nobody in the story takes Velvet seriously, and that's not. Yeah, we're here for memes, not for literary discussion.
I wish I could. I want to quote the immortal line, but I can't because you can't say the R word on Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Wow. I mean, she is a little pip.
Tin pills.
Yeah.
Not much to say on this one either.
Yeah, that's not really a meme.
She's small.
Oh, here we go. What the hell?
How the fuck? What?
The Virgin 50 Shades of Grey, the Chad full on Equestria.
This one's great.
Is that one of my backgrounds from Toffee? I think it is.
It is.
Oh my god! Because I never gave that file out. Someone went to the trouble of cutting that out of the background of the video.
Wow.
Huh. The more you know.
Maybe they zoomed in on a part of it.
I mean,
Maybe there was
probably.
a single frame. There might have been a single frame. Where
Disregard the controversies of Pony Life in Fallout 76.
I mean, let's be fair. They weren't around at that time.
Yeah,
it's easy to avoid something that didn't exist. Like my love life.
Oh, don't stop being depressing now, boy. Go away with your depressing shit. The Lightbringer's Trot and the... What?
The Gate of the Maiden of the Stars.
Oh, Maiden of the Stars. Oh, yes, he called her a
so
maiden.
This is basically a rehash of the K-Cat Somber one, really.
Basically.
Yeah, except it's actually about the stories and not the authors.
Okay.
I mean...
It's all right.
I mean, I do agree with the point that Blackjack just simply is more appealing in fan art because, yeah, like Captainhoers said, Pip just looks kind of lame.
What is that bomb called? The snake? The snook?
The snook.
The snook.
Oh, that's a reference to South Park. Anyway.
Oh. See, I don't know any of these things because I'm clearly not cultured. Or I'm on a higher plane of existence. Maybe that's it. I'll believe that. My ego prefers that answer. Let's move on. That one's boring. It's the rehash.
This is our last meme here, I believe.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Last one! Fucking
yes. Good old pencil guy. Oh, wait, no, that was Lucid who drew that. Sorry.
Oh.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Ah, so that means he just got finished doing it last week.
Oh.
But yeah, that's pretty good.
Yes.
Wow.
Not much to say about this one.
Not really.
Yeah, it kind of explains itself.
It does.
I mean, it's a little bit. It's a bit NSFW because there's at least 4 dildos in this picture.
What? Well, now you pointed it out. Thank you.
Well, it's Raiders. I mean, if you're brave enough.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's a very brave move there. Oop, sorry.
Well, we went back in time for a minute here.
Gotta get back in time.
Yeah, bro. Fucking, what's her name? Jodie Foster, hold on to your seat belts.
Well,
I won't
there's a
comment
to say, BG.
On the individual comments on the individual memes. Velvet is still far better than The Fallen. Oh boy, poor Glory, Pega.
I mean, yeah.
Rip.
I mean, but yes, Velvet is.
I have no
Morning
strong
Glory.
feelings one way or the other.
I mean, at least Velvet does a couple of things of significance, whereas Glory is just kind of there for most of the story.
I mean, it's more like they allude an awful lot to Glory being big smart Pega, and that's about it.
Yeah, informed attribute.
All of the smartness, almost all of her smartness, is done off screen.
I don't remember, so I'll just agree. Yeah, sure.
There's a few times where it's done on screen, but more of the biggest smartness successes are done when Blackjack can't see.
Yeah.
Well,
Anywho,
Is that all our memes?
that's all our memes. I'm all out of
Shall we?
memes.
I tell you what. Shall we have a break and then come back and just chat shit for the rest of the stream?
Sure, we'll show
Sure.
a showing of Toffee also once we return as well.
Yes.
Please, everyone, enjoy a sunset sarsaparilla. Sunrise sarsaparilla ad in our next break.
It's carrot juice, bro. Right, hang on.
Right there.
Gee, Grandpa, what's that swell-looking stuff you're drinking?
Well, my boy, it's the cool, refreshing taste of Sunrise Sarsaparilla. Unlike Sparkle Cola, Sunrise always stays smooth and carbonated, and there's no risk of death by radiation poisoning.
Jeepers, that's keen!
You said it, Grass Stain.
Remember, kids, sip your Sunrise Sarsaparilla to keep you shining, sharp, and swell. It's the official drink of the Junior Steel Rangers.
Sunshine, you'll be mine, Sunrise Sarsaparilla.
Hey guys, we're back. And
Yeah,
for the
bro.
Oh no!
We're back, bro. So,
Oh Jesus! Like some Northern Ireland there.
Toffee, of course.
Hi there. So,
Oh, yeah.
welcome back to fucking Northern Ireland. So today we're going to be reviewing some Tato crisps. Do they have Tatos in Northern Ireland?
I think they do, but I think it's different to the ones in the Republic.
Yeah, probably. They probably have like they're probably soaked in tea to keep them loyal.
We drink a lot of tea here as well, you know.
Yeah, but it's
In
not
fact,
real tea.
actually, I did some statistics on this one.
Oh.
Technically, the average Irishman drinks marginally more tea than the average Brit.
Yeah.
Do you want to die?
I mean, I checked the numbers.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Your numbers are irrelevant.
The average Brit drinks about 4.6 pounds worth of tea, as in like weight tea per year, and the average Irishman 4.7 pounds of tea.
Yeah. I think that's not even like the most in the world.
Potato water doesn't count.
It's like Turkey and Morocco drink more.
Bruh, this is they're bigger countries, but
This is slander.
Per person.
It is. I think they're counting Guinness as a form of tea because technically it's just fermented.
Oh my god! No, it's we have our two big brands, Lions and Barry's.
I bet they both taste like Tetley.
It's Tetley with extra steps.
That is an insult, by the way. If something tastes like Tetley, you're in fucking trouble.
No, Lions is it's owned by the same company as PG Tips. So
do you drink it with milk?
Yes.
Then at least you're not you haven't relinquished too much of you haven't gone back to the primitive ways of the bloody Americans.
To be fair, I do drink my tea, which is usually Earl Grey, without milk.
French tea without milk? Wait, no, Earl Grey isn't French, is it? No, it is.
No,
English.
it's basically tea with a
It's got orange extract in it.
It's not orange extract. It's basically bergamot extract, which is not strictly speaking and eating orange. It's almost entirely to look nice or to have a fragrance.
Okay.
Okay.
Earl Grey tea.
The more you
Bristol.
know.
Only posh people drink Earl Grey.
I like the taste, and it doesn't need milk or sugar normally for me.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
I hate to tell you, the boundary to the north is in it kind of runs from like Cardiff to like the Wash. Yeah.
That means that
Bristol is in the south.
Yeah, but Bristol
it's posh.
I mean, Bristol is posh. I'll give you that, but we are surrounded by country folk.
How can you listen to a Bristolian say, "All right, my lover, pass us one of them gurt pasties," and not think that is not posh? That is not posh.
Armex, I want to point out that you don't live that far from me.
Yeah, neither of them are North FC.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not a stinky peasant, but with the argument here is you're not posh, you're not allowed.
Bristol is the only bastion of civilization in the southwest.
No, that's
changed
Bath.
my mind.
That's Bath. That's Bath. I mean, at least you don't live in Bridgewater. Then you'd have web feet.
I'm sorry, chat. This is two Britons having an argument about nonsense.
Bath.
Don't say nonsense too slowly, or they might think you're saying something else. Bath. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Lord
Bath.
Jacob Rees-Mogg
Bath.
enjoys his North Somerset constituency.
Yeah, you guys can fuck off to Bath.
All right, Bath. Yeah, I was in Bath the other day, and there was this posh fucker with a monocle.
Hey, that's a very weird hybrid accent.
No, that is legitimately what someone from Somerset that I know sounds like.
He's not wrong.
No. Like if you want to like listen to someone who's not got very big brain and they're from like the fucking southwest, they're gonna sound like this. And they're like gonna be talking really slow and sort of condescending. But that's not because they think you're stupid. It's just they can't talk faster than they think.
Oh lordy.
I'm sorry, chat. I am so sorry.
No, Lordy's finished.
I'm afraid I'm not quite familiar with as many German dialects to give examples here, but be thankful.
Fucking poor PG's here just
Shall
going
we
like,
explain? Shall we
what's
use
going
PG
on?
as our audience, and shall we explain this shit? Or do
No, let's just
No?
let it be a mystery.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if the chat wants us to explain the mystery, we'll explain it. But that'll take some time to filter through.
I am still on the side of just let them be confused.
Anyway, I hope everyone enjoys Toffee. So pipe down, every fucker.
That's a new one.
Okay, guys, we have to get through these speed radiators. What do we do?
I tell you what, man, those dang old doggone spoon trees are gonna and then when they get nose running, you know,
Maybe we should talk to them.
Don't be retarded, Volvo. That'll never work.
Okay.
Hey, you know what, man? You know what they're gonna be able to. Hey, you know what, man? You know what they're gonna be able to. How about that dang old gun?
Good point, Calibri. What do you think, Speedo?
How about that dang old aliens, man? See, I wasn't doing them dang aliens, man, but don't tell you when these aliens are the dang old planet neither, man.
Ha! Calvin Harris, you are so random. Yeasty cunflap, shut your dick hole, Velcro.
Guys, have I told you how points I get when I think about litter picker?
I think we should start by shooting the zebra.
And this time I was hanging out, this coming along, and it was like, pew, 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 pew. And we just kept on running, and they talk about that dang old enclave, man. Last we saw that dang old cool.
No, there's a village over there. 10,000 fists in my ass!
We can murder everyone and use their bodies to distract the SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh boy! And then we killed them. We killed them all! I still hear their screams. Women, children. Even as they crawled away, we slaughtered them. Their desperate pleas for mercy, everyone met with a bullet.
But anyway, seeing as we're kind of drawing to a close,
3 tabs of Fallout Equestria opened. Like just the 3 tabs of the story.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much else we can squeeze out of this for entertainment value.
Yeah.
So I think probably be good to close up shop for the night.
It's been fun.
It has been fun, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a new part. I'm going to point out who we'll be having on next. I believe the Wandering Zebra's up next, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the Wandering Zebra is our next guest, and they'll be on in 2 weeks' time on the 15th of April. So until next time, this has been Post-Apoc Horse Talk, and I hope you had some laughs and guffaws with us, because now we're all going to be very boring again. Have a good night.
10,000 fists in my ass!